So that's the primary entrance, is how we got in. That's Cooper Avenue between Metro and Woodhaven. And right there is a convenience store next to a hearing center that is actually really new. I've never seen that before. And once you enter, there's a Chili's, and next to that there's a Subway and a TJ Maxx. Right next to the TJ Maxx, there's an escalator leading upstairs to the New York Sports Club. There's also a restaurant hidden behind back there. There's a Landing Gear menswear, Payless, Toys R Us, which isn't actually like a full Toys R Us, it's just basic toys. Behind that there's like a little
Playtech.
It's called Playtech. They made it recently for like kids to go and play. Across from that there's a California Pizza Kitchen next to a Starbucks, which I'm pretty sure is in view, which is right on the corner. Next to that's an Ulta, and then a Fair Home.
The fair.
The fair. Then there's some stairs leading to like a smaller level, which is they're building a home goods store. And that's all there is over there. So once you come down, now we're over here. There's an LI Finest, which has
It's actually closing.
But it was a clothing store. And then next to it there's a Foot Locker sneaker spot, which is conveniently also a place next to a Foot Locker. A Charlotte Rue, and then that's the famous Regal Cinemas.
Cinema 8?
Yeah, which it's most people want to go there. That's what usually brings in people. If you go upstairs, there are escalators that lead upstairs, and there's an Oktoberfest, Johnny Rockets, Cold Stone.
Also a dentist.
There's also a dentist right next to
Cold Stone.
Right next to Cold Stone. If you go downstairs,
Bike store?
there is a bike store right next to the escalators.
Still upstairs is a jewelry store called MoMA.
That's downstairs.
It's like up a flight of stairs, but not up the flight that would bring you up to where Johnny Rockets and all of that is.
So in like a middle staircase, I guess there is a MoMA, which is a cheap jewelry store.
Pretty nice.
It is nice though. Next to the movie theaters, there is children's wear clothes.
Crazy Eights?
Crazy 8, yeah. That's for children clothing. Next to that, there's a Claire's. And next to that,
Oh, I'm sorry. Gymboree is the one closest to the Regal Cinema, then it's Claire's, then it's Crazy 8.
I have my friend helping me to film because she works here.
I do. Unfortunately.
And then right in this little center, which is where most people go to sit, there is a Brooklyn Cupcakes, Cal LA, which is like accessory place, like phone accessories, random other stuff, all the little things you would expect. And then there's a rental place where you can rent like an animal that rolls.
Not a real animal.
That's
probably important.
Right. It's not a real animal.
No, it's not.
And then there's an Auntie Anne's right across from it. These are pretty recent. And Cal LA used to be right next to Charlotte Rue, but then they closed it down over there and built it right in the center. And right on this side, at the very end, there's a maiden form. If you go around the corner, it's a shelter, an animal shelter, where Ulta used to be, but then they moved it back there. A maiden form, and then what was over there?
Now it's Charlotte Rue. The Time store is closed.
Yes, Time store is closed. It's not Charlotte Rue. It's something else.
I'm sorry, Forever 21. There's nothing else in between there. It's Maiden Form, the Time store, and then Forever 21.
Right. What I'm thinking about is upstairs, where there's a Shiro Japan Japanese food.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And that's
Great fried rice.